So Wall Street's biggest Apple bull just got even more bullish. Wedbush's Dan Ives said the 5G cycle could be huge for the company, laying out a $400 best case scenario for the stock. That would imply about a 35% move to the upside from today's close into the end of the year. Apple has now doubled over the last year. So my goodness, does the stock still have more room to run, or is this record run done? Karen, what do you make of Apple here? It seems like you can't have a rally unless you have Apple moving higher.
I think that is true, right? I'm long Apple. I am a believer that we do see big 5G sales over. I don't know if it's going to be this first quarter. I do think we're going to see it over the next year. And so I think the Apple valuation a little stretched. They're getting already some credit for those different kinds of mix change and those more recurring revenues. They're already getting credit for that, but I'm staying long. I know Dan is going to absolutely take the other side. China's fallen off a cliff. There is no 5G cycle.
I just don't think that. I just think that if you're buying the stock up 100% year over year on a year where earnings did not grow, they were flat last year, and you're buying it for next year's iPhone 5G super cycle, you're kind of doing it wrong. I know you're long it and you've been long. I think that's fantastic. His call today going to 400 because of that, I just don't see it. So, to me, you talk about margin expansion. This was a stock trading below a market multiple for a lot of reasons, right? And then all of a sudden expands, and now it's trading above 20 times. There's a lot of things that have to happen. A lot of people say the comparisons are really easy year over year. I'm looking at this December quarter, 8% EPS growth expected, 4% sales growth. Both of those would be the best in a year or so. So, you're telling me that the hill wasn't high to get over, but, I don't know if they can do that.
Well, what do you think? $400? We're sitting just under 300 now.
I think analysts have been forced to chase this thing unlike anything we've ever seen. Because the fact that we're now talking about AirPods and we're talking about the Apple Watch being something that's getting into the valuation discussion for people. And I realize wearables are growing 25%, et cetera, but this is all about the 1.5 billion installed base. This is all about services. And this is all about a company that needed to re-rate with a higher services base. Well, guess what? We've gone from 13, 14 times to 19 times forward. It's re-rated. I'm long the stock. I'm an investor, not a trader in the stock, but it's not cheap.